Hey guys, today I am filming in the great outdoors, my front patio. And I just noticed my phone, which I'm recording from today, has a feature that was on called Face Corrector. I turned it off because my face doesn't need to be corrected. So, I am going to talk to you about pain. I'm getting married next week. Not talking about that. I'm talking about physical pain that is worse than childbirth. A lot of people say there is no physical pain worse than childbirth. I disagree. And I'm going to tell you why, because I experienced it. In 2005, the year of our Lord, I was in a class called Wood Shop. You might have heard of it. You might see where this story is going. So, I'm using the drill press machine. It drills, it presses. It's easy. So, I had a drill bit. It turned out to be dull. It snapped while I was using the drill press. Hits my hand. I go, ow. That hurt. Then I look at my hand, and I look at my bone. Whoa, I'm looking at my bone. And if you're curious, my bone was very clean and white. So I keep my bones clean. Never used a bone whitener before, but it was very clean and white. So I'm looking at my bone. I say, hey, never seen this before. I don't think I'm supposed to. So I end up going to the hospital, and they do stitches. They say, we need to do stitches, and we need to get our best interns. I don't get a fully done doctor. And this is in the middle of the day. Doctors, real doctors, fully educated and trained doctors love to work in the middle of the day on a weekday. It was like a Wednesday. And I got an intern. So, what they do first when you have mangled your hand, because it wasn't just my finger that got hurt, my thumb was split open, the nail was split open, and I will show you the scars here. Let me see if you can see that. There is a scar right along the ridge here. That's where several stitches were done. My thumb was torn open, and the nail is kind of messed up. I don't know if you could tell. And there's this little scar on this finger right here as well. So that's what happened, and what they do, this is where the pain comes in, is they say, hey, this is going to hurt, so we're going to give you something for this. And the most pain came from the thumb, because the thumb is what you use to feel things with, your fingers, your thumbs, your hands. It's got a lot of nerves in there, and that's specifically so you can feel things, and you can feel things that hurt, like fire, sharp things, electricity, whatever, things that will hurt you, so you know, I don't need to be near that. So my thumb was working. Thumb was working well. Now, granted, it hurt quite a bit to be hit by this thing and having it tear apart my hand, but to have it get put back together hurt infinitely worse. So when they wanted to fix me, they stuck in some pain killer. Don't know what it was, but it was of the needle variety. So they had to stick it directly in my thumb. And that kid stuck the needle directly into my thumb all the way to the bone. And that hurts. That hurts. And then he pushes it in, and then he starts to stitch, but it still hurts like a mother effer. So he does it again, and it hurts, and it hurts, and it hurts. And I'm not selling it as well as it hurt, because I'm not a hurt linguist. But I gotta tell you, as he was doing it, I saw a child being born, because every time a needle willfully goes into somebody's thumb, a child is born. And I could feel what that mother felt as she was giving birth, and it was not nearly the pain I was feeling as I got stitches in my thumb. And I know not everyone's going to like me for stating this very obvious fact that getting stitches in your feelers hurts more than pushing a baby out. And I know that hurts. I know. You know what? I'll even grant you this. If you have to get the stitch, don't Google that. But if you have to get the stitch, I'd say that's probably about the same level of pain that I was dealing with that day. Granted, I didn't feel the same physical exhaustion of having to push a baby out of me, or, hold it for 9 months, but I did have to get my thumb stitched, and my finger stitched, and, deal with that for months on end. And my thumb was broken as well, so it was my first time breaking a bone, seeing a bone. And it was good times all around. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that story with you. Since I'm getting married, I'm very busy, so I can't do exactly what I want to do. But that will be changing in a couple weeks or so. So thanks very much for watching. Subscribe for more if you haven't already. Tell me some very painful stories you have, and tell me why you agree with thumb stitches being worse than childbirth. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon.